Hello everyone, my name is Racole Tautone and I am owner of Rockbrook Business Services. And I am here today to bring you some information about the stimulus payment checks and also the SBA disaster loans. First and foremost, we want to address the stimulus payment checks. If you have heard people say that they've gotten their stimulus checks, yes, some of them have. Excuse me while I got something on my glasses. Some of them have. You have your digital banks such as Chime, NetSpend, and others of the likes that has decided to go ahead and front the stimulus payments to some of their customers. For example, Chime has decided last week that they would take 1,000 customers and front them the $1,200 each. Upon my research this morning, they do plan on doing another 100,000 customers this week. So if you are a Chime card holder or a NetSpend card holder, you may receive your stimulus payment this week if you have not received it last Friday. Another question that I had received was, I guess there was a few people who saw a $600 deposit into their account, and they thought that was their stimulus payment. Unfortunately, it was not unfortunately, but fortunately it was. Let's go back. That $600 payment was your federal portion of your unemployment. When you apply for unemployment, you have a state portion, which is the amount that the state allows you to have according to the income that you've made. And then there's a federal portion, which is a flat $600 per week amount that will go through July of 2020. So that is what that is. So if you do see an additional $600 in your bank account and you've applied for unemployment, that's what that is. If you see that additional $600 and you've not applied for unemployment, you need to see where those funds came from and the purpose of them before spending them, so that it's not something that you have to pay back later on down the line. Now we're going to go and talk about our SSI customers, our SSDI, not customers, but clients or recipients. The IRS is saying, quote, "We are continuing to explore ways to see if the economic impact payments can be made automatically to SSI and SSDI recipients, and those who receive, can be made automatically to SSI recipients and those who receive Veterans Disability Compensation. People in these groups can file a simple tax return or wait as the IRS continues to review automatic payment options to simplify delivery for these groups." So basically what that is saying is that the IRS is, they haven't figured out yet how to pay out the stimulus payments to the SSDI or SSI recipients, but they are trying to figure it out. What I suggest that you do is, if you are a SSI or SSDI recipient, if you go to irs.gov/economic-impact-payments, you will see two tabs there. One will say non-filers and one will say filers payment update. For the non-filers, that is your SSDI and your SSI recipients who usually don't file a tax return. You can click that information, you can click that button and enter your information there. I do believe you'll need your, of course, first, last name, your bank information, which is an account number and a routing number. You'll need you can update your address here. And I believe that's it. if you had fees withheld from your return, say you went to H&R Block, or I did your taxes, or you went to another preparer and they had your fees withheld from your return, there will be a tab available to you mid-April, which is really just about 2 to 3 days away. So I'm hoping that that would be available by the end of the week on the IRS website. And you can again find that link on the same site, or I'll repeat it again, irs.gov/coronavirus/economic-impact-payments. And you can enter your information there. Again, it is not yet open to the public. It is something that the IRS is working on diligently to get released to the public by the end of the week. And money, how it will be released. Far as I understand, money will be released according to your income brackets, starting with the lowest income first. So those who made $10,000 and under, they will receive their stimulus checks in the first round. The second round will be $20,000 to $10,001, $30,001 to $40,000, the third round, etc., etc. As checks are processed, more definitive dates will be made available. I think that's all the information that I have in regards to your stimulus payments. And for just to touch on it real quick, I'm still kind of unsure. I've tried to do some research, but for those who had dependents that were over the age of 17 and you still claimed them, I am going to suggest that you have your over 17-year-old dependent, or in other words, 18 or above. If you have a child that you claimed on your return that is 18 or older, I would have them go into this non-filers tab and update their information as well, because the additional $500 per child will only go to those who have children on their return under the age of 17. So again, I repeat, if you have children that were 18 or older that you claimed on your return, please send them to the irs.gov/coronavirus/economic, what is it? Excuse me. I said it before earlier in the video. Economic-impact-payments, and update their system in the non-filers section of the of that page. So next thing I will go to is for the small businesses. Everyone is asking what's going on with the SBA disaster, SBA economic injury disaster loans. At this point, the best answer that I could give you guys is to, if you haven't filled out your paperwork or the advanced portion of it, it is to explain what it is first and foremost. I apologize. It is a grant that the SBA is releasing up to $10,000. And you don't have to pay that back. Ooh, I just drew a blank. I'm sorry. It is a, you don't have to pay that back. That's up to $10,000 for your company, your small business, that you don't have to pay back. In order to apply for that, you want to go to covid19relief.sba.gov/$. Again, that is covid19relief.sba.gov/$. That will take you straight to the application. Upon going on that page, make sure you have your gross income for 2019. Make sure you have your gross expenses, your bank account information, which is your account and routing number, and your EIN number to your business, for your business, your employer identification number. Make sure you have that readily available because you will need it. Anything else? Let's see. Once the $10,000 advances are released, you'll have the opportunity to apply for additional funding up to $2 million. I'm not sure how that works, what it's going to look like, but that's what they're saying. I did in my research find 2 other disaster loans that but they are available. I didn't find them. They're there. But a lot of people, I'm not sure how many people are aware of this or aware of these programs, but one of them is called the Paycheck Protection Program. And to complete that application, you need your basic business and personal information. You need your business bank account information, not a net spend account and a routing number, not a chime. You need a business bank account routing and account number. You need a copy of your valid government issued ID. So make sure you have an up-to-date ID. And then you also need your payroll verification documents to calculate the amount that you qualify for. That could include your payroll processing statement, your 2019 payroll tax documents, a 1099 miscellaneous for independent contractors, profit and loss statement, or a 2019 tax return for the sole proprietors. You'll also need the February 15th payroll disbursement document for proof of payments. And then you'll need to e-sign with your completed application. And then you'll send that off. I do believe if you're approved for that, you are guaranteed the loan up to 100%. Again, up to 100%. It doesn't mean that you'll get the whole 100%, but you are guaranteed the loan up to 100%. Your payments will be deferred for 6 months, and you'll be eligible for partial or total forgiveness, providing you send the following documents. Or I don't know what those documents are. They will let you know what those documents are down the line. But you have to provide those documents for use of funds. And at least 75% of the money must be used for payroll during an 8-week period. During an 8-week period prior to or after the funding has been released to you. So let me say that again. If you go under this Paycheck Protection Program, please make sure you have all these documents available and that you can show proof of this, because that would make your loan eligible for full or partial forgiveness. And this loan will be given to you if it's not totally forgiven. Any portion that you have to pay will be paid at a whopping 1% interest rate. That is super duper low. So if you do have to pay that back, that is a really great interest rate. So again, the Paycheck Protection Program is a guaranteed loan up to 100%. The payments are deferred for 6 months. It is a partial or total forgiveness. Again, providing that you can provide all of the documentation that is required down the line, and you use 75% of the funds for payroll during an 8-week period after the funding has been released to your bank account. If you need assistance with that, I am working with my clients and assisting them with these applications. If you would like to, if you're not a client of Rockbrooks, we can sit with you and give you a free 30-minute consultation because I'm working from home. We will do a Zoom video If you have any questions, we can move forward, talk about some services that we offer, and maybe we can help you down the line with some other areas in your business. But for the most part, I am working with just my clients in this area, and I will take on new clients. However, we do have to have our 30-minute free consultation, and then we'll move forward after that. The last but not least, SBA disaster loan program that is available is a SBA Express Bridge Loan. And that is a loan that is readily available for small businesses who currently have a business relationship with an SBA Express lender to access up to $25,000 quickly. So what that basically means is, and you could Google, I did not Google the SBA Express lenders. You could Google that. Simply go into Google and Google SBA Express lenders. And if your bank is in there, you may be able to go to your bank and apply for the Express Bridge Loan up to $25,000. And they will be able to give that to you. Again, you have to have a current banking relationship with them. So basically what that means you have to have a business bank account or some type of account there with them, or credit card, or maybe a mortgage loan or a car loan. But you have to be doing business with them right now, as of today, as of the date that you fill out that application. You have to be doing business with one of those SBA Express lenders. Again, you can go and Google SBA Express lender to see if your bank is one of those lenders. The terms of that loan is up to $25,000. They do guarantee a fast turnaround, and it will be repaid in full or in part by proceeds from the economic injury disaster loan. So let's say you find out that your bank is a SBA Express lender, and you go apply for the $25,000 and you get it. So now what's going to happen is your $10,000 will automatically, $10,000 of that will automatically turn into the grant. So you will not get a grant. If you get this $25,000, you will not get a grant, because that will be a part of your $25,000. So the $10,000 portion of that $25,000 will become a grant, and then the $15,000 that's left will be the part where you would sit and see if it's forgivable. Again, you can look for these. There is a packet you can download that explains that in more clear terms. It's a FAQ, facts, answer, and question document. It's about 13 or 14 pages. I'm going to give you the site. You can go and read it for yourself so that you can understand it. If you don't understand it, again, you can reach out to me. My email address is rbservices1111@gmail.com. We are working on getting a Rockbrook email. I do have it. If you want to, I can't access it though. But I am working on it. It's RacoleT@rockbrook3.com. And the address to more information for the SBA Express Bridge Loans is SBA.gov/documents/support-bridge-loan-pilot-program-guide. Again, this is the SBA Express Bridge Loan. If you go back, if you go to that site, there is a download button that you'll see that will allow you to download the facts, answers, and questions to help you furthermore understand what this program is all about and give you more details, and also see if your business qualifies for this. If you have any questions, again, my name is Racole. I am the owner of Rockbrook Business Services. Our offices are located at 20 West Federal Street. We're in Suite M11C, right above Pizza Joe's, on the mezzanine floor. I am also located in the Oak Hill Collaborative at 507 Oak Hill Avenue, just up the street from the county offices. Unfortunately, the locations are closed at this time, given the current situation that we're in, and I am working from home, but those are our two locations. If you'd like to reach me, my telephone number is 330-822-8174. And again, my email address is rb, like boy, services at 1111 at gmail.com. Again, rbservices 1111 at gmail.com if you have any questions. Again, I would like to thank everyone for taking the time out to listen to this. I hope it was very informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below, or you can inbox me here, or reach me at any of those other contacts that I gave. We're also on Facebook at Rockbrook Business Services LLC, and we're on Instagram at Rockbrook_Youngstown, and we have information there. So again, thank everyone for listening. Again, if you have questions, please leave them at the bottom of the post, and be blessed. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Keep them out of your face, and let's get COVID free.